Okay, now it's time to do some algebra since we haven't done any so far and it just wouldn't be chemistry without any algebra. We're going to learn how to convert grams to moles. This is an important thing to learn how to do because we measure in grams on our scales in the laboratory, but chemical equations are balanced in moles. So we need to be able to convert between the two to do any experiments. We always use the same symbols to represent things in an equation, which makes life a little easier. N represents the number of moles. It's just a number and doesn't have any units, like a dozen, so you could have 2 dozen or 5 dozen or 57 dozen. It's the same deal with moles. The M represents the mass, and this is always in grams. If it's given in kilograms or milligrams or something else, then you need to convert it to grams first before putting it into the equation. MW is the molecular weight. It's the weight of 1 mole of the substance. You can calculate this straight off the periodic table, and you'll always be given one of those in an exam, so don't bother memorising it. Let's do a couple of examples now to show how this equation works. Okay, what if I have 24 grams of carbon? How many moles is this? Well, we put the numbers into our equation, N equals M divided by MW, and use our calculator if we need to. So instead of the M, I put in 24 grams, and for the MW, I need to look it up on the periodic table. Carbon's about 12, so I put into the equation and get N equals 24 divided by 12. In this case, I probably don't need a calculator to work this out. The answer is 2 moles. Sometimes this is written as 2 mole, which means the same thing, it's just abbreviated, and you've saved a whole letter or two there. In an exam, always use the exact molecular weight shown on the periodic table, but for these examples, rounding a little bit's fine. Okay, next example. We have 100 grams of glucose. Glucose's formula is C6H12O6. We'll use the equation again. N equals M divided by MW. Instead of M, we substitute 100, since it's already given to us in grams, so we don't need to convert it. The molecular weight of glucose can't be found directly on the periodic table. It's the periodic table of the elements, not the compounds. So we'll need to figure it out. Glucose has 6 carbons, 12 hydrogens, and 6 oxygens. Look each atom up on the periodic table, multiply them by the amount, then add them all up. That gives 6 times 12 plus 12 times 1 plus 6 times 16, which adds up to 180 grams. You can use your calculator here. Now we have the molecular weight, we can insert that into the equation too. Then put it all into your calculator. So you'd enter 100 divided by 180. This should give you an answer of 0.56 moles. Okay, now you've watched a few examples, so it's your turn now. Go and get your practice exercises out of your textbook or notes, and you give it a go.